What's up, guys? It's your boy Shadow Who Laughs, and we are back with Kingdom Hearts Final Mix for KFM. Shoutouts to everybody who's been following and watching the live streams on twitch.tv/ChowGardenHQ. And shoutouts to everybody who is watching the live premieres every day at 11 p.m. EST on YouTube. So in the last episode, we did a little cleanup and traversed town and got some magic and a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Now we're back on track. So, to the gummy ship. First thing I'm doing is grabbing ethers from the shop, and then we will head to today's episode, Halloween Town. Here we go. We do not want to go in the warp. Here we go. Yeah. So for some reason, the Heartless are not aggressive. Now, from what I remember in the speed run, we can get up here and grab our first power up. Very, very, very important.
And now, allow me to introduce the Master of Terror, the King of Nightmares, Jack Skellington! Bravo, Jack! Bravo! Those ghosts will be a big hit at this year's Halloween!
Thank you, thank you. But their movement still needs work. It's not scary enough. I want to strike bone-chilling terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
Then I'll go attend to the decorations.
Yo, what's up, Speedy?
I don't understand. Maybe the guidance system was damaged in the explosion.
Nonsense. My devices are always perfect.
Oh, I've got it! Why, of course. The Heartless need a heart. Doctor, do you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated. Let's get to work.
To make a heart, first take a container with a lock.
We need the key to this thing first.
My, that was amazing! And you are...
Sora.
Well done, Sora. I'd like you to be a part of this year's Halloween.
What's this Heartless doing here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town just recently. What's frustrating is I can't get them to dance with me. So, the doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system. He's quite a genius. Okay, Doctor, let's continue. The ingredients for a heart. Pulse. Emotion.
Terror?
Fear. Hope and despair. Mix them all together, and we have a heart.
maybe we're missing some ingredients. Let's try adding memory. Sally? Sally! Good for nothing girl. Don't know why I bothered creating her. Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Sure.
So yeah, the Heartless show up, and Jack just wants to be friends. Alright, so there's a torn page here on the bookshelf. We all know rule number 1. Our teammates do not know how to use items properly. Jack is actually a really good teammate, but we're gonna chill on that for now. Because I'm trying to remember about trinities and stuff like that. Let's go. Zara and Arrow.
Jack! Jack! We have a major crisis! The Heartless are completely out of control! We can't stop them!
Maybe our experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine, Mayor. You have nothing to worry about.
Thankfully, with finishing, or taking some time to do the Pegasus Cup and Traverse Town, and basically putting us back on track from the exploit or sequence break. Again, normally you would, or in the speed run, you would be still without locking Traverse Town, but we made the conscious decision and mental note that if you are playing Proud Mode, that might not be the best idea. But, like my favorite Sonic game, you gotta live and learn. Actually, speaking of my Sonic playthroughs, yo, Nico, one of my Sonic videos, I think the hero story for Top C, I honestly think, or last I checked, it had like, it's nearing 1,000 views. Hey, I'm about to tear up just thinking about it, because we got Kingdom Hearts videos with like thousands of views. We got a Sonic video that almost has 1,000 views. One sec.
Zero, have you seen Sally anywhere?
Is something wrong, Jack?
No, everything's going great. We're going to have the best Halloween ever. All we need now is your memory.
Memory? You mean this? Jack, I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's still time.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just as I envision it. Trust me, you're going to love it.
Anyway, I'm happy that, like, my Sonic series is getting a lot of views. Kingdom Hearts is getting a lot of views. One of my Dragon Ball sets is getting a lot of views. That's why, Miko, I appreciate my friends who understand that I have a vision that does take time. Hang tight.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I sure did. A heart. What should we do?
Gosh, you really are stupid. Isn't it obvious? Tell Oogie Boogie.
Anyway, I'm glad that people who chill around here understand that I like a lot of games. Therefore, we gonna play a lot of games. And I guess I can say it now because I'm confidently going to make said purchase we talked about earlier today. Stay tuned, everybody, because I am ordering some amazing stuff, and a lot of it is Kingdom Hearts related, and we gonna have a good time. More on that later.
A heart. That bonehead Jack is really making a heart. I'll be jiggered. That works for me. Ooh, when I get my hands on that... Well, I've got no hands, but I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the heartless.
Alright, so now, all we need is surprise. Speaking of surprise, how many torn pages do we have? We have 3 out of 5. I'm going to, sometime soon, I need to check at what point can you get all the torn pages so that I can figure out when to do Winnie the Pooh.
See ya. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Come on.
And at the moment, our magic is very powerful.
See ya. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
Oh yeah, and if you notice, Donald using gravity is giving extra tech points.
Deep freeze.
We picked that up in the last episode
Deep freeze.
from Bill Cup.
See ya. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. See ya. See ya.
Oh, and Miko, I think I mentioned...
See ya.
I think I mentioned at some point this week, this level is very well done, in my opinion, in terms of, like, the costumes they used, like, the environment. This level stands out, like, and a lot, I know that you don't watch a lot of movies, but A Nightmare Before Christmas, the movie this is based on, is, like, actually, you could basically attribute...
See ya.
Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, Kingdom Hearts 1, if you think about the worlds that are in this, these are the movies that I grew up with. Like Tarzan, Alice in Wonderland, like I could probably give a personal story about a memorable time for each of these movies. So could, like, Blue-Eyed Lady. Your dad would probably know a lot of these movies too. And then, like, I guess that also, what I'm getting at is, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 had a lot of, like, revisits from this game, but also had more of my childhood, like, because they added Lion King. And mind you, the Lion King and, like, Dumbo and Bambi, which were also very popular, they are implemented in this game, but as you've seen, some of them are, like, summons, or, like, they show up for random reasons. But, Kingdom Hearts 3, ugh, I hate that game. It's all, like, modern Disney games. It's all, like, it's basically what I said about the Ninja Turtles. It's a lot of modern worlds that I really don't care. Like, on top of the other reasons that I will be saving for a separate video on why I do not like that game. Yeah, Miko, maybe when I unbox my, my silver and gold you-know-what that comes from said game, maybe we'll do... Yeah, I think we'll do a double episode, and maybe I'll have, like, you or somebody, like, I got some ideas, but I digress. Kingdom Hearts 3, just let it go. Kingdom Hearts 3, just let it go. Let it go. Check the tombstones in order the ghosts appear. If you're wrong, you don't get a prize. Okay, middle. There. Back. This was actually really good speedrun luck. The pattern here is random. And from what you can assume about speedruns, the closer they are together, the less time. But anyway, that unlocks this. Okay. We come over here because, like, I do want to continue getting EXP because we're getting towards the end game. And I was talking a bit with, my friends from my live streams about trying to, because I am very familiar with this game, all things considered, and my friends like to see me challenge myself, and I also like to challenge myself. I'm going to try, and I'm going to try to kill the super bosses as early as I can. Meaning, not necessarily as early as they show up, but instead of what we did with KH2FM, because their super bosses are, like, they're a lot different, and the timeline when they come out is different to an extent, it makes more sense in this game to do it. And maybe by the time we get to Kingdom Hearts 2 FM for the 4K 2 FM, maybe I'll use the knowledge that I gained from our critical mode run previously, and maybe, yo, Miko, maybe we can use my already recorded footage of Kingdom Hearts 2, and you and I could potentially try to create a speedrun route. Or like you know, or even if we only did it for like a couple worlds, we could use that same concept for Phantasy Star and other stuff. I'm just thinking about potential things that you and I have discussed in other capacities and how to go about them so that we can do more of them. Alright, so we can go back that way. Oh, and word of advice for everybody. I recommend going back this way because it creates a shortcut for later. That saves some time. And yo, Speedy Crib, if you're either in here or see this in the future, Miko, if you are my friend, I don't like using the word friend, but we'll keep it simple. If you are my friend who has Phantasy Star knowledge, Speedy Crib is one of my friends who has Kingdom Hearts knowledge. But I will also say, and this is like just kind of for your information, because I know you like to learn like I do. For your information, each Kingdom Hearts game, like, just like Phantasy Star, how each Kingdom Hearts is like, I mean, each Phantasy Star is like a whole different set of people. Like, there's people who like the original ones that were turn-based RPGs. There's people who are more my age and then like your age that like the GameCube one, but then there's also like PSO2, and then there's also the card game, etc. Kingdom Hearts is kind of like that. Because as you, like, in terms of, like, speedrun communities, or, like, I think I mentioned to you earlier that this game has very active communities for, like, this game has very active communities for, like, speedrunning and, and modding and stuff. As you can see, each game has each game in the series has similarities, but also vast differences in mechanics and stuff. So some people may really enjoy Kingdom Hearts 2, but they might not necessarily really enjoy this one. And then you'll see more of the variety that I'm talking about when we get to the next one, which is Chain of Memories, and that one is more that one's more card based, but it's card based. Oh wow. Damage. That's fine, that's a free heal. It's card based in the in the context of your abilities are based off a card deck. Like these right here. Your abilities and your weapons and stuff are based off of a selectable card deck and not a level up system. It's not for everybody. It was originally for Game Boy Advance, and I did not play the Game Boy Advance one. I had no motivation to. But the one that we're gonna play is the remake that is on PS. Well, we're gonna play it on Xbox. I personally do not mind that game as much as other people do, but I never played the original on its original console, so maybe one day you can show me how to set up an emulator for Game Boy Advance, and we can try it on its legitimate console. That could be an idea too. Now, Birth by Sleep I played on its original console, I played PSP, which is where Birth by Sleep is from. I played my PSP a lot. Like, Dissidia Final Fantasy, let's see, Dissidia Final Fantasy I played a lot. I think I told you I even played Phantasy Star Portable, or tried to with my friends. What's another game? I never really played Crisis Core for PSP, but my friend Brandon, or Supersonic, he did. And I'm very excited for the Crisis Core remake, or remaster. That's coming out in November, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I know it's been announced. And then I'm probably forgetting something, but needless to say, I played my PSP a lot more and actually played Birth by Sleep on its original console.
There you go. This time it's sure to work.
Alright. Oh, and Miko. Are you aware of, Frankenstein? That's kind of what's going on here. Genetic experimentation. Gene splicing. Get this man a heart! Mad scientist stuff.
Zero! After them, quick!
Heal.
And also, take note. Yo, Leaf Bracer. But that's for Donald. Take note of how much damage we are receiving.
See ya.
That's one of the things that, critical mode, like, this is proud mode, but, oh, Nico. Speaking of mods, like, I have Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 Remix, like this same thing on my computer. Apparently, somebody recently came out with a a critical mode mod for this game, which makes, like, that's something that I would really like to try, or like something I'd consider, right? And also, like, I'm talking to Nico, I'm talking to Supersonic, and again, no promises to anybody, but like, I think a lot of the people who I talk to on a daily basis know I'm trying to build something. And I was talking to Sonic a little bit about, like, what I've been doing and trying to establish all this stuff. And I told him that, like, I'm working on trying to, like, basically the budget stuff and trying to see, like, how much I can afford to potentially pay somebody, or like standard business stuff when you think about, like, starting a business. Well, standard to me, shoutouts to my degree, but like standard stuff that you think about before you launch a business or invest, whatever.
See ya.
And I let him know that I would be willing, because he's my best friend and we kind of started this together. I was talking to him about potentially what I was talking to you about, with recording, like, a series of videos. Like, for you it'd be Phantasy Star, for Brandon it would be, or more than just Phantasy Star, but you know what I mean. For you it'd be more Phantasy Star and whatever we decide, or like the co-op stuff. Hold up. I was talking with Sonic because he lives, obviously, or he lives in another country, but we have this thing called the internet. I'm talking with him about potentially setting up times to record certain things and possibly be able to provide an opportunity to somebody who has been there for me. So, like, the goal hopefully would be for, because Brandon's still working on, like moving and getting situated, but, like, as soon as he's settled, I'm gonna try and set up a plan to be able to, oh, who's it? Oh, yes! Normally, we do not want these, but we have learned that these give a lot of experience. But hopefully I can set up like a couple hours a week with Sanic to be able to like record stuff. Because that's one of the benefits to a multimedia company as opposed to just like live streams and stuff. It gives a lot of opportunity. And I think we talked about like if I was going to be editing videos and stuff, like having like not meetings, but like announcing that I'm doing not like a class or not like a workshop, but like kind of like a think tank almost. Not even a think tank, more like I don't know how to put it, but like, hey guys, I'm editing my video. If you would like to learn a thing or two about how I edit and decide different things, like that kind of thing. Oh, and this level is where in the speed run, even though you're on beginner and you have a big head start with like items and things like that, I would say this level can be actually pretty difficult for the speed run in terms of like you can die type of thing. And if not this one, not Peter Pan is very, very difficult. Or not very difficult. Yeah, no. Peter Pan is where the difficult, like you separate the men from the boys when Peter Pan comes through. Because then the rest of the game is like, it's on like Donkey Kong. Like, it's almost like when you get to episode 2. Or, no, it's almost like when you beat episode 2, like... Yeah... Or, no, when you get to... the seabeds in episode 2... Like... Yeah, there were difficult parts in Ultimate up to that point. But until you get to... Until you get to the seabeds, it's all a joke.
Here. Heal. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Ha! Take that. This is it. Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
Oh, Nico, question. Do you know anything about, like, installing Game Boy Advance emulators? I can get this one. Yeah, okay. Future reference. Future reference. Game Boy Advance emulator is on the list at some point. Like I said, I have no burning desire to play. Okay, good. Like I said, I have no burning desire to play Chain of Memories on Game Boy Advance yet. But at one point in my life, I would. And actually, I need to look and see what systems let's see. I'm gonna try to Goofy, get out of the way. Oh my goodness, I think I just found the platform on. Goofy, get him away. Watch, we're gonna get this and it's gonna be like a high potion. Now I'm like determined to get this. Da-da-da-da. I mean, that's not the worst thing, actually. Yeah, that's not the worst thing. So, note to future us, Miko. If we ever try to make speedruns, or I do, or etc., or note to future Speedy, this up here is a defense up, and that could be very helpful. Note to future us. I'm already aware of the strength up at the very beginning of this level, and there's probably an easier way to get up there, obviously. Like, oh, no, this is not happening. I already foresee it. Nope. You are not taking me. If I had to die, it would if I die, it resets the room, and we are not doing that. And I gotta remember that I have arrow, and arrow is an excellent resource against any enemy that hits hard. Any enemy, period. Except for a certain super boss that I'm not gonna mention, but if you know, you know.
I knew Oogie Boogie was behind this.
Alright. So, in this section, there's actually a shortcut route that I'm gonna try
Deep freeze.
from the speed run.
Deep freeze. Come on. See ya. Deep freeze. See ya. Here. Deep freeze. See ya.
I'm just going in here to kill these enemies and get this item, but I will show you. Or I will try to show you the speedrun route. So normally you would light that, or yeah, normally you do this,
Fire.
light that on fire, go up. Basically what we're doing here, Miko and chat, is we're scaling a tower. So this is like if we fall, it's the very bottom. We're basically scaling a tower to get to the top. So also let me restock my ethers. Yeah, so, and while we're here, so Miko, Kingdom Hearts fundamentals here. And this is also why I've said, everyone, that, this is why I've said, if you want a easier time on Proud Mode or in any difficulty, pick the shield. Because these are the defensive abilities. Leaf Bracer we had in Kingdom Hearts 2, and all of these are in Kingdom Hearts 2, so I'll just leave it at that. Leaf Bracer allows you to cure, when you start casting Cure, you can't be hurt. So it becomes almost like a bracer. And you can abuse that because you can cure and absorb attacks. Accompanied with things like Strike Raid And then people like Sephiroth don't sound as difficult. Or start to sound less difficult. And then second chance. This is the other one. Keep 1 HP after taking a critical hit. Or even after taking a critical hit. So you always survive with 1 HP unless you have 1 HP. And then there's also, I think it's in this game. We just don't have it yet, and it's called Once More. And it's basically second chance, except you survive at 1 HP from combo attacks. So in other words, when you have Once More and second chance put on, you are, as long as you have at least 2 HP, you won't die. Alright, so here's what we do. That's similar to what you've seen me do in Stranger of Paradise with Liberator, where it has the same kind of concept, except it's as long as you have break damage. I mean, what's it called? As long as you have break meter, you're able to... Oh, wait, no, there it is. But anyway, what I was trying to say is that as long as you have break gauge, you are able to, as long as you have break gauge, you're able to stay alive with 1 HP. Here's a Trinity. This Trinity actually used to get, there's actually a glitch that would make that Trinity not spawn. Or glitch out, I think in the original Kingdom Hearts 2. But yeah, there's a good view of the tower that we're scaling. So anyway, let's do this the right way this time. Or hopefully do it the right way. So we go here. Wait, how did I... Whoops.
Here! Heal! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! See ya! See ya!
I'm just making sure that there's no more treasure chests down here. Getting food? Cool. Speaking of which, shout outs to everybody watching on Chow Garden HQ live stream on twitch.tv. I'm going to grab something very quick as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, you won't even notice. And boop. And we're back. See, live stream. Breaks are easy when you can pause time. Chaos control. That's what I'm gonna say. Yo, Miko. I coined a phrase. AKA, I know that's something that Shadow says anyway. And I guess when I need to pause the video for any reason, yo, Miko, can you please send me, crap, I'm just gonna go up the regular way. Anywho, Miko, can you send me a message in Discord, please, so I don't forget? Chaos control. Just like, I was drinking Mountain Dew, I got the burps. send me a note of chaos control, button, and screensaver. Please. Alright. Now I'm actually serious. I'll just go up the regular way. Guess that gives people a reason to watch the speed run to see how you're actually supposed to scale it. Thank you. Oh, and Miko, see if when you send it, see if you can pin the message, please. That'll help a lot. Alright, so here's the actual way you're supposed to go up here. But yeah, that gives me an idea.
Deep freeze. Come on. Come on. Deep freeze. See ya.
Because then I can be like, chaos control. And then it'll like, I can set up a like my stream deck that I use. I can set up like a macro that is like multi-layered or a button so it can switch the scene, pause the recording, basically simultaneously do a few things that could be a really cool effect in the future. There we go. Oh, and take note, everyone, if you happen to miss these, like that treasure or that one, after you beat this section, you can find them later on, like, when this collapses, so don't think that you have to get them now. Or even if you can get that other one. I'm sure there's a way, but...
Deep freeze. Deep freeze. See ya. Deep freeze.
Alright. Alright, so we got the 3 little twins. We're also getting very lucky with stun impact. I was hoping that Donald has no MP. We're gonna do arrow. Here's arrow. Whenever we use arrow, take note, if you're not a believer, take note in how much less damage we take because of arrow. Alright, so we have one of them dead. 2 down.
Heal. Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
Got it.
Sorry.
Alright. So while we're up here, you want to make 100% sure you hit this switch, or you cannot progress the next part. I think we got the only Trinity I can think of. If not, we'll come back. But now is a good time to switch in Jack to show him off. And since we do not have MP gift yet for Goofy, we'll take him out. Alright, so now we head to the very bottom.
See ya!
Deep freeze!
See ya! See ya!
Deep freeze!
See ya! See ya!
Alright, so...
You want it? Well then come on over and get it! Ah! Now, let's see if I can get their attention. Oh, hunters! This is it? Nobody disrespects me! Nobody!
Wind!
Alright, so for this boss... For this boss, you actually don't want your teammates to come up with you, but it's kinda hard to... It's something that's kinda hard to actually do.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
I messed up. In that part, you can hit those dice back up at him
Deep freeze!
for tech points and damage.
Wind! Deep freeze! Deep
Those ones you cannot reflect. These ones you can.
This should help. Wind.
Oh yeah, I remember. Do you see how we locked out Jack by running around the side? You can actually do that to both your teammates. And it's ideal because when you're up at that part, you can only hit Oogie Boogie a certain... There we go. There's all the text. And see how that skips it? There we go. You can only hit Oogie a certain amount of times. Actually, right there. I'm glad we did that. Because right there shows a perfect... I wonder if he can throw me... Oh, he can. Yo, we're flying. Yo! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That might be an exploit.
Come on, baby.
Here. See ya. Heal.
Yo!
Deep freeze. Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
Although in the speed run here, like unless you're doing all worlds, you don't exactly have the you wouldn't have strike raid, but like that's I think we might be able to possibly glitch up there.
Take that.
That was kind of cool. I got a clip too. Holy Circuit, Circlet, and Ansem Report.
Huh?
Thanks, gamer. But oh yeah, this part in the speed run also, and could be here. It can be difficult because these you have Oogie Boogie pull the Power Rangers. Make my monsters go roll. And we have to destroy these purple orbs. There we go. Again, Arrow is a great asset. I'm also trying to make mental notes because... Oh yeah, see, we already got that red trinity, but it still shows up. That's part of the glitch. But yeah, I'm also making mental notes as to where these orbs are for the future. Because I'm not very good at... there's a lot of time I can make up in this section in my personal best for the speed run. So the better I get, or the more knowledgeable I get now, the better it'll be later. Oh, and the random texts that you're potentially seeing are the random texts that you're seeing are from the purple orbs. They shoot fireballs at us. I accidentally fell. What? I knew it got a lot harder the more of them that you killed, but I didn't think I would lose my MP. Alright, noted. Let's go. Hey. That first text is hilarious. How did he get so big? Actually, wow. To anyone who's seen the Power Rangers episode that I'm not gonna reference because it's not appropriate for my content, nor do I repeat said things like that. There's a line in there where one of the Rangers, when the crab rose, he goes, "How did he get so big?" How did he get so big? It's gotta come from A Nightmare Before Christmas, or this. Trying to think of when that video came out, but yo, Future Sonic, like, that's hilarious. That's what, like, man, mind blown. Come on, I'm trying to focus here.
Heal. Wind. Come on. Here I go.
Got him!
Deep freeze.
Alright, so we would have got gravity 1 here if we
Sally,
didn't do the Foco.
Why didn't I listen to you?
Don't feel bad, Jack. We'll come up with another plan for Halloween. Next time, we'll do it together.
What is a heart anyway? Alright. So, that was Halloween Town. We're gonna restock our item there. Jack's got nothing. We got a new Keyblade, the pumpkin head, which is actually a very, 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 very nice Keyblade. Some people mistake this for Oblivion. That's kind of a meme. But we all know that I personally own Oblivion. But it's still an awesome Keyblade. Anywho, as I said, I'll have more information on a certain package soon enough. If you've been watching my live streams, you know what I'm talking about. A little bit. So, shoutouts to everybody who's watching the live recording on twitch.tv/ChowGardenHQ. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube. And if you're watching the live premiere on YouTube, consider checking out my live streams. Shadow